Howdy YouTube, it's your old buddy TexasTuberTim. We're back with some CubeCraft SkyBlock, and we've done a few things off screen, mostly mining money. We have harvested cocoa from this cocoa tower several times. If you need to know how to build that, there's a video for that. We have collected raw chicken and feather from our chicken grinder. We've collected the raw beef and leather from the cow dropper. All these builds are on my YouTube channel. You can find a video on how to do all of these. We've also been working on growing some cactus for the Cacti Farmer Quest. We're 97% done. We moved the pumpkin farm over here, and we're mining those as well. But I wanted to start off by going to the quest guy here. Let's see where we are with quests real quick. We finally got all of our poison potatoes, so we're going to redeem that. We have this unravel the gravel. We'll get into that later. Cactus farming we're working on. We have this one, window of opportunity. We needed to smelt 2 stacks of glass. I've done that off screen. All you do is throw sand in your furnace. Hello? Oh, my inventory's full. Let's get rid of this. Oops. Alright, so we got that quest complete. Let's turn that one in. Looks like we don't get to turn it in. We've got this other one, Lord of Soup. We had to make 100 beetroot soup. I've done 99 off screen. I'm going to do one more to complete this quest. There we go. Let's see here. We're gonna redeem soup. We're gonna get 20 XP and 10,000 coins. That's nice. We have this red carpet one, which requires a whole lot of string. We've got the theory of gravity. This is collecting apples, which is somewhat random. We've got some new ones that have appeared down here, and we're getting at a point with these side quests where they're a major distraction from doing what you need to do to be successful in the game. So we may get into some of these later on, but for the time being, we're gonna stick to our strategy. Now, when we were at the desert island, we got some zombies. We got zombie spawners. We got spider spawners. And I also happened to get some zombie flesh and realized that can sell for 90 coins per zombie flesh. So we are going to make this same machine for harvesting zombie flesh. And before I do that, I want to clear out a couple of items that we have from those quests we just finished. Make a little room, get rid of the XP bottles. We're not going to need that right now. So I've got this one zombie spawner, which we're going to use for this build. And we're going to spend some money to see if we can buy some more. Well, these are 500,000 a piece. This is going to cost us a pretty penny to do this, but I'm going to go ahead and spend the money to buy one more of these zombie spawners. Alright, so on to the building. We're going to go over here now. We're going to put our new dropper directly behind this cow dropper. And to do that, I'm going to need to move this infinite water source. And I'm going to move it, but not too terribly far, because you may recall from the previous episode, I used this as a way to jump down from being up top as a simple shortcut, quick way to get back down to ground level. So I'm going to probably move this, but not by a whole lot. So we'll pick this up here, get the hatchet out, grab these up. And I'm going to put it right adjacent to this. So let's just make it out of wood, shall we? Put it right here. Yeah, this will work. So we go 4 across and 4 to the side, making a 2x2 donut. And we've got 1 bucket of water, and I've got another water source over here, so we'll just run over here and refill. And then we'll put this second bucket in the opposite corner, and this is now an infinite water source. All right, so we're gonna mimic what we did previously. It's a 2x1. Let's see, we don't need that block there. But this is a 2 wide by 1 deep hole, or it's basically kind of like a chimney. And then once we get too high, whoop. Let's just climb the ladder, shall we? Climb the ladder, Tim. You can do it. All right. Am I crouched now? I am. All right. So now we're gonna go. We're gonna go up to quite a distance. I will pause here, but we're gonna basically stack up like this. Wait. And make sure we're crouched. We're gonna follow this system. We're not gonna put any more blocks. Let's see. Did I mess this up? I did mess this up. We need the chimney to be over here. And we can kind of clean this up when we get back down. Alright, so we are going to do this. I usually do 1, 2, 3, and then I just walk around, keeping in the crouch position so I don't fall by accident. Okay, so I'm gonna do some more of this jump stacking. We'll be back in just a minute when we get that when we got that finished. Okay, so I just realized a minor mistake. You have to have the tube like this. We don't need those corners. Oh man, you don't need these corners here. They're not necessary for. It's a waste of wood if we use that. So you won't need those corners. You'll only need to have the 2x2 tube. Alright, so it's going to look like this, and now we're going to pause and jump stack. Okay, so we are underneath the cow dropper. You can see it over there. This is the platform we had to make to do the upgrades to the cow dropper. The spawners. They had this little service platform so we could get to it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going higher because I don't, with the tough cows, when they drop, they don't die. So we're going to keep going a little bit higher than this, and then we'll set a similar platform to this when we get up. We're going to go up another 10-15 stacks. Okay, so you can see we're even with the top of the cow dropper. If you've never seen how one of these works, you can see it from here. The cows spawn there on that 8x8 sheet of water. The water pushes them into this trench, which is 8 squares long, and then they fall to their death. So we're going to do exactly this with the cows. And our 8x8 chamber is going to be directly across from that. But we're going to have our new 8x8 chamber is going to be higher than this one. We're going to first, this will be the access point here. The ladder will be right here on this column, right beside that set of ladders. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little area where we can step off the ladder. This will eventually be like a service platform so that we can get underneath the spawners. So from here we're going to go up another, let's go up another 10 stacks. I'm going to pause for that. We'll be right back. Okay, so now this is where the technical part of the builds starts. Again, this plank is 10 blocks higher than the top of that cow spawner. And we're going to do exactly what we did in the cow dropper video. We're going to come a total of 9 spaces, 8 for the water, 1 for the far wall. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're going to double back. And we're going to do the same thing on this side here. And this is the floor of the wet trench that will push the zombies to this end. Now we're going to need a 2-high wall. Okay, that's fun. All right, we got server timeout, so let me get back to the top. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So we are finishing up the trench. Like this, and we can go ahead and put the 2-high wall on this side as well. We might be a little short for wood, but that's okay. Okay, just like that. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to build up. And from here, this is going to be the start of the 8x8 water that's going to push the zombies into that trench. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we're going to need one more for the end wall. And then we're going to come back across. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It should put us over one short. I lost count. We may be off by 1. We are. Okay, just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to fill this in. And I'm always nervous of falling, so I do this the slow and careful way. And we're definitely going to need some more wood, but I think we're going to be able to get far enough along that you'll know what's going on here. The other thing I didn't grab before I came up here is some water buckets. I have the one, but we're going to need more than that to make it a little more efficient. Okay, so this is the edge of the trench right here, and we're going to build our wall on this side. We just come up 2 high. And are we're out of wood? All right, not to worry. Now I purposely set that water platform right there. What do you think? Can we hit this without dying? Cross your fingers. Here we go. Nailed it. All right, so what we need to do is get some more wood planks. We're going to need some more water buckets. So probably another, let's get 5 stacks of those, and then let's make some sticks and then make some ladders. Probably need more than that. 64 plus 17. I'll leave that leather on the ground. And then we need to find the rest of our water buckets. There's 2 more right there. We don't need these sticks any longer. And we need to get rid of all this. This is just hogging up inventory space. So these cow droppers are great, but you'll find you're constantly working to get extra items out of your inventory. All right, so we'll put you over here. Go to the water trough. Now we're set. We need to switch to ladders. And I would think that 64 is enough to get me to the top here. We'll see. Some server lag. Oh. All right, there we go. And then we'll switch back to planks. And we're going to need those ladders in a minute. I guess I don't need that. All right, let's check let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how we did that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I did the same thing last time. All right, not to worry. We're just gonna do a double wall here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So the 8x8 platform should have a 2 high wall all around, and it needs to feed into that water trench. And we've got a double wall here, which is unnecessary. That's because I just miscounted by a bit. And then we're going to go ahead and put this on the side to make it look even. And that's it. All right, so the next step is we need to first things we're gonna do is we're gonna put a ladder so we can get out of here when we need to. And I'm gonna put mine right here over by the other ladder. And then we're gonna get our buckets ready. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create well, let's see. Let's get this ready first. I'm going to put a ladder here so I can get out of here when I need to. And then I'm going to use these 3 buckets to make an infinite water source over here. Then I'm going to refill my buckets. And I'm going to run over here and put these, the water in this trench. And we can get rid of, well, we can leave that there just in case there's an issue later on. Switch back to buckets. Messed up my infinite water. And we want water blocks all along this side. Missed. Let's get rid of this ladder. And I'm going to climb out of here so you can see what we've done. So the 8x8 pushes over into that trench, and then that trench pushes them into the drop hole. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get our zombie spawners ready. And we're going to have our hatchet as well. I'm going to move my hatchet here just so it's handy. And we're going to make 2 holes somewhere in the middle and then drop the spawners and get the heck out of there because the zombies are going to start to spawn. So it doesn't matter exactly where, but near the middle. Switch to spawner. Boom. Boom. We'll get up out of here. And then we'll make sure our handiwork is working. But that's basically it. It'll take a minute. The zombies will spawn. The water from that far wall will push them over into the trench, and then they'll drop to their death. And we should get free zombie flesh from this, which doesn't sound very exciting, but this is going to be a good source of revenue for us. So trust me when I say this is worth your time as a money generator. All right, so let me pause until we get some zombies going. We'll be right back. Okay, there we go. The zombies are in. Pushed over there. Adios, zombie. And with any luck, we built this high enough to where they will truly fall to their death. Now, what I didn't do is get my ladders here. No, I don't want that. I want it there, please. There we go. Even the baby ones that I hate baby zombies. Okay, let's see if we can get back down. Looks like they're dying. Okay, and just like that, we have another source of revenue. We've got 12 flesh already. Let a couple more fall. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so we didn't build it high enough. I'm going to show you a workaround for this. I can get this done quickly. Do I have any fencing left? There's some fence. So I had this issue with the cows, and I put that little fence just like that. And you can see there's some here waiting to be slaughtered. And we can still get the drops out of there. So this may be alright because we're going to get some XP when we have to kill the zombies. But it looks like it's a random situation where sometimes it makes a tough one, or they have armor. Now the cow one has 4 spawners. This currently only has 2, so it's not going to be lightning fast for money generation. I'm kind of anxious to see one more tough one fall down so we can make sure the fence is going to contain it. I tell you what, while we're waiting, so we have a little more than a half a stack of zombie flesh. 3,000 coins. That's really good money early game, and we're just getting started really. We haven't fully optimized this at this point, so I think this is definitely going to be worth our while. Another easy source of revenue. It just breaks my heart to see the baby zombies dying because I just don't like baby zombies at all. So I don't know if we're going to get another tough one. Let's do this. I'm going to pause for a minute and we'll come back when a tough one has fallen down. What do you know? It happened right after I paused. So yes, indeed, a tough one has fallen down, and you can see he has only 1.5 hearts left. So he's primed for killing after he drops down. All right. So one other thing I want to do is a housekeeping thing here. I'm gonna switch back to my planks, and we're gonna fill this in. I don't know why one would jump over the top of the fence there, but you can never be too cautious, I suppose. Now you'll have to be careful about AFK in this, because if a tough one drops, it could potentially hit you if you're away from your computer or your console, so be careful with that. Rotten flesh. Yeah, those are 90 a piece, so this is really good money, whereas let me grab some of this raw beef. Let's see, raw beef is worth, I think, 7. And the leather is worth 5. So this is way more money coming from this zombie spawner, with the added bonus of a way to get a little XP. Maybe even get some other random drops. Sometimes zombies have carrots and things, I guess. So we'll see what else they might have that they'll drop. But this is going to be a great addition to the realm, the SkyBlock world. Alright, so that's it for now. I'm going to end the video here, but we'll have another video on after this. If you're here for the very first time, I've got a complete playthrough on this game, playthrough series. We cover a wide variety of things. We've got the cow dropper, the chicken machine, we've got a cocoa bean machine, we've got farms, all kind of things we've done to help you with your game to be more successful so that you can advance much quicker and get where you want to be. In fact, looks like we're going to get the cactus quest done. These just started popping up. But we'll end with that. So if you're here for the very first time, consider subscribing to the channel. Leave us a like. That's much appreciated. You can also leave me a comment, which would be great, whether you just want to say something nice or possibly some questions about the game, something specific, or a specific video request, all those things are great and help us out a lot. You can also connect with me on social media. All my social links are at TexasTuberTim, TUBER.com. That's it for now. Y'all have an amazing day, and above all, stay frosty.